This is the download from Sounds Profitable, your daily source for the essential news in the business of podcasting. I'm Gavin Gaddis. Here's what you need to know for today, Thursday, December 11th. First up, discussing the Creators 2025. Yesterday, Sounds Profitable published our final study of the year in the form of the Creators 2025. Since then, several outlets have cracked open the report and taken a look. Over in Mark Stenberg's Adweek newsletter On Background, he has an interview with Tom Webster discussing key findings from the report. Over in Net Influencer, there's a healthy breakdown of key takeaways and related slides, including the gender gap with podcast creators concentrated at entry, not churn. Women have a higher rate of retention once they try out podcasting, 69% versus 67% with men, but fewer women are taking the first step to actually start a podcast, a gap that Tom Webster addresses directly in this morning's Sounds Profitable article. Next up, TikTok announces live podcast series launching with Demi Lovato. Amid the news of Mariah Carey hosting a live Christmas concert on TikTok and Apple Music this coming Saturday, TikTok is also continuing their investment into podcasting. A new series co-produced and sponsored by T-Mobile, dubbed TikTok in the Mix, debuts tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, with a debut episode interviewing Demi Lovato. And for our final top story, AudioZai and Veritonic set new benchmark with advanced audio analytics campaign. Irish digital audio exchange AudioZai has partnered with Veritonic to measure the impact of a recent digital audio campaign run with Nestle candy brand Aero. The campaign ran for 6 weeks, running 30-second digital audio ads targeting 25 to 34-year-olds. As far as impact goes, existing Nestle customers saw an 8% increase in product awareness and a 5% increase in purchase intent for the following month. Non-Nestle customers received a 13% boost in awareness of Aero and a 3% increase in purchase intent. Audio's memorability kicked in as well, with 28% of exposed listeners recalling hearing an Aero ad within the past week. As for the rest of the news, the podcast host has a new piece looking at Sounds Profitable research, showing nearly half of YouTube podcast consumers regularly listen to podcasts, as well as tips for video podcast production. Mainly, if one doesn't work without visuals, you might just be making a YouTube video. Red Circle has partnered with digital audio specialist Audion, giving Red Circle clients access to European programmatic podcast demand. Digital monetization and licensing infrastructure provider SuperTab has launched Managed RSL Service, a solution for implementing the really simple licensing standard that meets emerging AI content licensing requirements. That'll do it for today. As usual, you can find links to everything I just talked about by clicking the link in your show notes, which will take you to today's episode post on soundsprofitable.com. Also on the front page of Sounds Profitable, you can sign up for the newsletter version of the download, which sends every link I talk about directly to your inbox every single afternoon. The download is written and produced by myself, Brian Barletta, and Tom Webster. And for Sounds Profitable, I'm Gavin Gaddis, and I'll see you tomorrow morning for the download recap.